Good morning and welcome to MasterGraphics Question Corner. I am Barb Miller-Webb with MasterGraphics. And so today's question comes from Joshua in Illinois. And his question is the need to understanding the proper AM cell setup and expected production processes. So I'm going to try to answer this question, and I am assuming that with this question that you're talking about production use parts and not prototyping, and that we're using selective laser sintering technology or multi-jet fusion from HP technology. So with that information, let me proceed forward. So setting up a proper additive manufacturing cell is best by creating like a factory blueprint, right? Or a physical workflow to get from the 3D print CAD file to a finished part, if you will, that could be used for production use. So work should move within that cell very freely from one workstation to the next within the cell, and even maybe from cell to cell, as an example. A multi-jet fusion HP, as an example, manufacturing cell would place key people, machines, and supplies or consumables in one strategic location. So the manufacturing cell can lead to certainly a more efficient flow of materials, communication to your personnel, and even lower inventories. I would say implement a standard process that's really similar to your traditional manufacturing process, right? Group the additive manufacturing printers with the like parts. So, because you're going to have different manufacturing technologies, maybe for different types of parts that you're producing. So again, I'm going to take the HP multi-jet fusion. So it's important to locate the material storage near the printer so that you can replace that empty box easily and quickly when you need to. With the HP multi-jet fusion printer, usually those are located next to a table, right? So that after the parts are completed in the printer, then the build chamber can be pulled out of the multi-jet fusion, put into an area that's a cooling unit so that those can cool. And then you can turn around and allows another build cart to come in and start the next print process. So again, that just allows for efficiency. If you're using automation equipment for depowdering the parts, then you may not need a table there, but still it would be good to have a table there so you could pull the parts out and then immediately do a batch process to put those into the depowdering units, which again, we typically use like an AMT technology solution for depowdering when you're cleaning through the parts themselves. So some companies actually want to take it a bit further and take all the parts out of the depowdering process, put it into a vapor smoothing if you want your parts to become smoother and have a better appearance, right? So again, the AMT technologies could be set next to that, to your post-processing unit of the depowdering. And you even could have a third process, which could be dyeing. Some companies like to dye their parts. So you could have the dye solution or the dye unit next to in your post-processing category. So again, shelving is important, right? Once the parts are dyed or vapor smoothed or depowdered, maybe all of the above, then you're going to have a shelving unit set up. That shelving unit is important so that you can have various bins. You can then label your parts if needed be, or label the bins and put all of your parts in those labeled bins for production personnel to then pull what is needed when it's needed. So if you have further questions or if any of that resonates with you, please reach out to me or someone here at MasterGraphics and we can talk further about it. Listen, go have a great day and we'll talk to you soon.